All right. Hey, welcome everybody. Fred Weaver here. I'm joined by my friend Andrea Crouch and my new friend Anne-Marie Faulkner. I'll just get it out of the way right at the top. Welcome to eXp Realty, Anne-Marie. We are so excited to be in business with you and partner with you. And wow, you have a lot of raving fans out there, both clients you've helped over, many, many years in the real estate industry, and also other real estate professionals that just from comments I've seen on Facebook the last few days, value and appreciate you. And so anyway, it's been great getting to know you over the past couple of months, and welcome. And I guess whichever one of you wants to jump in, tell us a little bit, how do you guys know each other and how did all this come about? Tell us a little bit of the backstory.
You go ahead.
Oh, we met, Andrea and I met at in San Diego at a Brian Buffini event, at a white hat event. And the white hat event, they call it the white hats because years ago Brian Buffini and Joe Nego were thinking about a special group of people who always want to do the right thing. And back in the days when he was young, he used to watch Lone Ranger, and the good guys had the white hats. So he called this group the White Hats, and we're part of that. A group of realtors, we always want to do the right thing, and most of them to get in there had to be pretty good producers.
Yes. Well, you guys both, your production is impressive, and I know many people in our industry look up to you guys, and you've put the work in over the years. So congratulations to you. So Anne-Marie, I just want to get this out of the way. Like, you weren't unhappy at your other brokerage. You made that very clear that first time I talked to you. Like, you're somebody that, in my opinion, you get along with all of your fellow real estate professionals. You've been doing this for a while. Like you said, doing the right thing. So this was not a move made out of unhappiness, but like, why make a change at this level in your career? Tell us a little bit about yourself for those that don't know you. Maybe give us a brief little background and tell us about kind of what spurred this change, if you don't mind.
Sure. And I did love the brokerage. It was the original, a boutique brokerage equity group. And then we were bought by Remax. Dave Lineker actually bought us. And so that's how in the Portland area, Remax got a little bit more presence. I really liked the people I worked with. I did like the company, and I just, been there 26 years. Wow. So you don't I don't necessarily move around very much because I was the only office. I was in the same office from when I started in 94 in March to when I left in August of last month. So August 21st is when I switched. So what made me change? And it's the model, the business model. When I saw the business model and I started watching eXp, I saw in January your stock was, I don't know, was it 10 or something like that? And then in June it was $14 a share. And then in August 21st, when I looked at it, it was $41. So I thought, oh my gosh, I have lost so much money already, because I thought, had I known about eXp a couple years ago, and I figured out with the volume and stuff I did, even though last year wasn't a very good year for me at all, I could have at least supplemented the 401k and the SEP IRA just by doing what I normally do through stock options. And I'm thinking about building, I have to build for myself a future. And I'm a little closer. To be honest, I'm, way closer to 70 than most people think. So let's put it that way. With that being told, I was thinking, what can I do to help provide a future where I can just take off when I want? And eXp is the model that seems to allow that. And it's a very productive model. I just didn't know about it before.
That's so awesome. I love the open-mindedness to, after 26 years at some place, I don't change very often. Yeah, evidently, right? Just the open-mindedness to say what else is out there. And, I think a lot of their misconception, Andrea, I don't know if you feel this way. I think a misconception by a lot of real estate agents is like, well, why would I want to go look at another company? Or why would I want to know what you guys are up to at eXp? I'm not unhappy where I'm at, right? But I mean, certainly some people move because of unhappiness, but other times people look up and they just say, you know, the value proposition or what's in it for me is stronger somewhere else. And that doesn't make you a bad person for wanting to look out for you and your best interests. And I love the piece about, you know, the retirement and just the stock and considering how significant that could be, because unfortunately, a lot of times as real estate agents, you know, we don't really retire. We kind of just expire in this business a little bit. I mean, it's sort of funny and sort of not, but like, you know, like my friend Curtis always says, like, when was the last time you went to a real estate agent's, you know, retirement party? Like, it just doesn't happen very often, right? So to have a model in a place where yeah, I can sell my real estate and serve my clients to the best of my ability, like I've always done.
Yeah.
But also have collaboration and also have something a little bit that I can build for me, right? For when I want to hang up my hat and don't want to sell anymore, like what's in it for me. So Andrea, anyway, I know you've known Anne-Marie for a while. You have a lot of respect, so I'll shut up and let you get a few words in.
Yes, no, I'm just so excited for you, Anne-Marie. When you called, I was just jumping for joy because we just hit it off right away. Like you said, we are the good guys. And I just love having you a part of the organization and here to support you and encourage you and however anything that you need. And I'm just super excited to have you. So
thank you. I'm excited to be here. And I'm also very thankful for the model, you know, and I have a hard time just from being a little bit competitive. Like, why didn't I know about this back in 2009? Of course, then I would have not been so much to jump in, but you know, 2012 or something. But instead of that, instead of looking at what's behind, I'm going to look at what's forward. And when I looked at how many people were part of RE/MAX, eXp has a lot more that it can grow. And I'd like to help it grow because I also like mentoring people. I used to be a teacher in my prior life. So helping people, and the reason I went into the real estate is because our realtor was so bad that I thought I can't let anybody else go through what we did. So I thought I have to do real estate because I don't want anybody else to have such a poor realtor and one that was only thinking about his commission and didn't listen to me and this, that, and the other. And so anyhow, that's how I ended up in real estate, and I like helping people. So eXp allowing you to help mentor people along the way fits my personality.
So good. Oh, that's so good. And I just love the collaboration within eXp when you can just reach out to anybody, like, you know, people higher up in the organization. It's level playing field. Everybody wants to help each other. It's, you know, not a cutthroat kind of thing. It's very encouraging and supportive.
The other thing I noticed is that you told me, Andrea, that you can get people answers right away. And I found out you can. I was able to talk to payment processing right away. I was able to call my state broker, Brian Benjamin, right away. And he answered the phone. I didn't have to wait for a couple days or anything like that. So I find out the response time is actually faster.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
love when you said that. You called me and said, okay, I'm getting faster responses than I was before. So that's awesome. That's so good. That's my experience too.
It's funny because oftentimes you think in a virtual brokerage, you guys must be really disconnected. You guys must not talk to each other very often. It must be really hard to feel like you're a part of anything. And then you recognize all these technology pieces that have been put in place to help facilitate more connection and more communication. And you recognize that, you know, eXp has people, like you mentioned, payment processing, Anne-Marie, available 11 hours a day. I mean, no local brokerage, no disrespect to any local brokerage, but no local brokerage can quite match that. It's the eXp, the way they built the model, it incentivizes, you know, that collaboration. It then creates the ability to have more support and more people available at more hours of the day for agents. And because we're virtual, I actually find that our broker teams are stronger than they would even be if we were in a brick and mortar type model, because like, I think just the mindset going into our broker support teams is like, we have to be more available to our agents. We don't ever want them to feel like just because they don't see us in the office that we're not here for them. So they can reach out to us by phone or email or text or workplace chat or go inside eXp World, right? And the other nice part about our model is that we're a statewide brokerage. So we have 50 brokerages throughout the US in every state. And it's not just one person at that state level. They've got admin support and they've got associate brokers. And some of our big states, like in Arizona, Andrea, right? 1,800 or so agents, 1,700 agents, like, we've got 5, 6, 7 people at the state level. So there's always someone available. I hate to admit it, but I've messaged even on Sunday evenings and I get a response, right? I mean, so it's nice to have that kind of support. I'm glad that you've already felt that so early on here, Anne-Marie.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a little bit different, but it's really easy to adapt. And if I can do it, anybody can do it.
That's awesome. Well, if I'm an agent out there who's always looked up to you, always known you, et cetera, and I see you're making this move, the fact that you mentioned that this is a model by which you love to teach and train and mentor, and this model is perfect for that. Number one, you can become a mentor in our mentorship program and mentor brand new agents and become part of their success. But number two, you can also help grow this company by bringing over agents who may say, Anne-Marie, I would love the opportunity to basically work under you, if you will, like not as a broker relationship, but as sort of like someone that just gets to be mentored by you and coached by you. And I respect what you've done. So anyway, I hope somebody out there listens to this and goes, hey, I'm picking up the phone and calling Anne-Marie. What an awesome opportunity.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for too. It's fun.
Yeah. Awesome. And Andrea, I know part of the fun for us is like, it's the sum of all of us, right? It's like, it's not just what Anne-Marie brings, not just what you bring. It's not about me. It's not about my business partner, Kevin, but it's like, it's the sum of the whole. Like, that's what's really cool about this is what can we all bring to the table?
The other morning, I was just getting ready and I happened to listen to the Icon people talk in their Icon auditorium. And it was fun to listen to them because I got all these different ideas. And it was fun to hear about this gal from North Carolina and South Carolina and how the people are coming down from Manhattan and they are bidding on $4 and $5 million homes and getting outbid. So it's really good because it's given me a broader perspective than just my local market. And so I thought, wow. And then I would hear ideas about how they're dealing with this competition. And I thought, this is great. Here I am in the morning, I'm getting ready, I'm listening to all this great stuff, getting some great ideas. I thought it was pretty cool.
You know what? I'm a slow learner, admittedly, but I woke up about a month ago and I realized one of the other powers of the eXp model is not just that we share and collaborate, but it's that national company that you just talked about there. And it's that like every single day and every single week, there's these special Icon series classes going on. eXp incentivizes the top agents to give back. And other companies do as well. Other companies do events and they put people up on stage at their quarterly or semi-annual events. But the problem with that is like you're hearing an idea that they were doing 3 or 6 months ago versus at eXp, because of our platform, like you're hearing real time what's going on with a top producing agent in South Carolina or North Carolina. You're not having to wait till next month or 2 months from now till our next event. And it just sort of dawned on me like the rate at which we share information and we help each other is even sped up because of the eXp virtual platform.
That's right.
So it's cool stuff. So anyway, Andrea, I know we've been partnered at eXp together for over a year. You're loving every minute of it, I think. And we just respect the heck out of you and Brian. And so I appreciate you bringing Anne-Marie over and introducing all of us. This has been fun. And I don't know, any closing thoughts you want to end with?
I am just thrilled to have Anne-Marie on board. I know she's going to knock it out of the park, and I'm so excited to see her meet her goals and achieve what she's looking to do long term. So thrilled that you're on board and just excited for you.
Thank you. I'm glad to be part of your team, Andrea.
I am too. I'm so glad.
I love it. And Anne-Marie, if somebody wants to get a hold of you, ask some questions, maybe they saw this, they're surprised by this. I would be. You've been at the same company for 26 years. Like, I'd be like, what's going on with that, Anne-Marie, right? So if somebody wants to get a hold of you, what's the best way to do that?
They can text me at 503 or call me at 503-998-2669. That's 503-998-2669.
Awesome. Well, I hope some people take you up on that offer. And I know that you have that heart of being willing to help anybody, no matter what company they're at. But I think the opportunity of even working more closely with you at eXp has got to be pretty appealing for folks out there. So anyway, guys, thanks for your time today. And we got all this technology to work. We did it. Yay team over here. So thank you guys so much. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And I know we'll talk again real soon.
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye, guys.